Hey guys, so we read some of the book yesterday, but I'm going to go ahead and start over because there wasn't a whole lot that I read and because I really like this story. And then you guys are going to decide, how did your thinking change? How are you synthesizing from yesterday when there was such a loud noise, and what did you think happened? Maybe a car wreck, maybe an animal was being really loud outside, maybe someone was just being really loud. There's so many things that could have happened. Maybe there was a decoration on the roof of someone's house and it fell and made such a clatter. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and start at the beginning again and read the book, and then you tell me at the end, how did your thinking change? Okay? 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung on the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. The mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. There's the picture for that one. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his teen gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. And I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." The end. And that is The Night Before Christmas. There we go. And I really like that story. I love the rhyming and the words that are in there and the poetry. So I want you guys to think about, how did it change from the beginning up here where it said, "Out on the lawn there arose such a clatter that he sprang from his bed to see what was the matter," and he was probably thinking all these things that could be wrong outside. And then imagine when he opened the window and saw the miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. How do you think he felt then? And then not only that, but he got to see Santa when Santa came down. He got to see him there putting out the presents. So use some synthesizing skills and decide how your thoughts change from the start of the story to the ending of the story. All right? Bye.